What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Gotham Knights being at Summer Game Fest. And I specifically mean the opening day kickoff, the next Thursday, June 9th show that Jeff Keighley does, the live stream, 2.5 hours, however long it'll be. That's what I'm talking about. Technically, Summer Game Fest is the entire month. That is the kickoff to his portion of it. The State of Play tomorrow qualifies as Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Bethesda. So it's kind of cheating. It's kind of what he did the first year that he did Summer Game Fest, is he just took other shows and he put his brand on it. I mean, obviously he didn't do it illegally. They worked out a deal, but they weren't exactly from him, and he still called it Summer Game Fest anyway. But I really think Gotham Knights will be at his, again, June 9th, not the State of Play tomorrow. I don't see why that would even make sense. And not Xbox Bethesda, really same. The thing is with Xbox Bethesda, there's just too much they probably have to show. They have loads and loads and loads of games. Why would you need to show Gotham Knights? Really, why would Gotham Knights need to be shown in the first place? I want to talk about that in this video and what maybe will be shown, but Jeff Keighley posted the hype trailer, okay? He always does a hype trailer for Summer Game Fest, and he always does a hype trailer for the Game Awards. He may do it for Gamescom as well. And here's the deal. Normally, I don't fall for them. Normally, I literally will tell people on Twitter or when people tag me and stuff, I'll say, you know, it doesn't mean the game's going to be there, okay? However, I'm going to take that back for this one in particular, because this is a much different hype trailer. It's a lot shorter than they normally are. It's half of it is just saying the dates and the event names, okay? They show a couple games in the beginning, then they go into, all right, June 9th, this is this, the State of Play, that counts, Xbox Bethesda, that counts. So they again, like half of the 37 seconds is just saying the days these things are happening. The other half is showing games, and there really isn't a lot of games being shown. Now, a couple stood out. Redfall, you could see Redfall when it was the vampire towards the end. Now that, again, I think that's very much a hint of Xbox Bethesda. I don't see why Redfall would be at Summer Game Fest. Although, and I've said this before, you could do an E3-like thing where Redfall shows up at Summer Game Fest, and then they show something and they say, hey, and I think Jeff Keighley's actually done this before, hey, in a few more days, Xbox Bethesda, the showcase is on. Tune in there for more information on Redfall. Now, towards the end of the video, Gotham Knights, the Court of or one of the Talons, pops up in the trailer. Now, again, I don't want to put like all my eggs in one basket, but I kind of feel inclined to in this case, because it just, again, years past, if it showed up, it would have, to me, just signified that Jeff knows it's a big game coming out this year, okay? And granted, there were some of those games in the video. You could see Marvel's Midnight Suns was in that video, right? So there's a couple games that are releasing, you know, at the end of this year that he put in the trailer. Normally, I would just say that's literally him hyping up the game, saying, hey, you know, this is kind of a celebration of the games that are coming. However, he normally does that for the Game Awards. For the Game Awards, he likes to show a lot of the games that release. Like Elden Ring, I believe, is also in this video, which is odd, but maybe like DLC. It's definitely absolutely possible with the sales that game did, right? So I'm really inclined to believe that the games he showed in that video, we're going to see in one way or the other. Maybe it's going to be there, June 9th. Or maybe, again, like a Redfall, to me, stands out for an Xbox Bethesda stuff. Maybe something will be at a State of Play, right? And they won't necessarily be at his June 9th show. But Gotham Knights, now, okay, now why? Why would Gotham? So I really don't know the answer. I really don't know the answer as to why Gotham Knights needs to appear. I mean, look, I'll take it. I'll take new stuff. You know, I love covering it. I love talking about it. We are factually getting very, very close to I mean, it doesn't seem close, but I mean, here we are in June. Game comes out end of October. We're less than 5 months away. We're going to start, you know, approaching that 4 months. So it's definitely exciting, and you can expect more stuff to come out. Maybe there's like a beta thing. That's really the only thing I can imagine, because here's the deal, right? We had the gameplay of Robin and Batgirl. We had a long break. We had a I believe it was called like a Court of Owls story trailer or Court of Owls trailer, something like that. So, and DC Fandom obviously have the trailer. And then you did the Nightwing Red Hood stuff, the gameplay, and that was a very long. And the thing is, you just did that. You literally just a few weeks ago, you just did that. So you did a release date through a Twitter post, through a press release. So I don't really know what else you need to talk about the game right now, because you have to think, like, of course they're gonna show more stuff about the game, but like they're actually moving relatively quickly, and you still have 5 months to go. So like if you do another thing here, do you go dark until September? Is this it for the game that we're going to see of it? And then they take a couple months off, the social media aspect, and they come back? Possible. I don't really know what you need to, like, another trailer, but like we had one, the first DC Phantom, we had one, the second DC Phantom. I guess we haven't gotten an official trailer since, I don't remember, DC Phantom 2021, October 2021. So it's been 6 months since that, relatively, again, 5.5 months. So it hasn't been all that far to do another, like, what would be qualified as a trailer. The only thing left, again, and this is what I said a few minutes ago, only thing left is maybe a beta. Now, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket for that one either, because that could really swing either way. I would love it, and I think that would start to build goodwill with them, really goodwill, if they said, hey, all right, in July or in August or whatever, for a 4-day period, you have to sign up. We'll pick who enters. You can play the game. You can play like 2 missions, and you can play it online with friends, so you can try out the different nights. I mean, that would be, and I think doing that almost like signifies or signals like they have more confidence in the game, because if you don't do that, I don't think it hurts if you don't, but I think it helps if you do, and if the game is successful, or if it's because if you do this and then you play it and it sucks, you can really actually backfire. It could backfire on you, and people can have some negative thoughts on the game, which could hurt like the launch. So it is a risk reward kind of thing. But the cop-out answer would just be another new trailer, which is like, but I don't really know why you need to do that. And again, of course, the other option, the 3rd, 4th, 5th option, whatever option we're on, is that he did just put that game on there because it's coming out later this year. That's it. That's the reason why he did it. And that's possible. Again, though, I'll just go back to, for the final time, there's not a lot of games in that video, which is it's very different than his normal hype videos. This one, to me, just comes across, the games shown will be there, whereas past ones have been, again, classified to me as the games shown are not going to be there. So there is, in my opinion, there is a difference, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.